Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Alright, so thank you all so much for attending our Sunday Feast program. Now we will continue with our chanting with absorption session. So Prabhu here is going to pass down our quarter-size beads, which is 27 beads. Alright, so I wanted to first start off, when you begin to do something, maybe it's like meditation or something, you want to create a mood. So sometimes people, what they do is that they go into a quiet place, maybe turn on some relaxing music, and really allow themselves to dwell fully into whatever they're doing, right? So in the same way, with our chanting, our mood should be, we're going to be doing what, how, and why. So our mood should be the why in chanting. And the why in chanting is also referred to as sankalpa. Does anyone know what that means? If not? Yes, it means a vow, and it also means to set an intention as well. So sankalpa is the why to our chanting. So before we sit down to chant, we should think, why am I doing this? And sometimes it's good to do this because sometimes the answer is really just, I just want to finish my rounds, that's why I'm chanting today. And of course that should not be the answer, but also honesty is a big part of our chanting and taking our process, our sadhana, a lot more seriously. So if we are honest with ourselves, that's the biggest thing we can do. But just because I need to finish my rounds is not a good why of while we're chanting. A lot of the times when you think of a why, you can think of what was Srila Prabhupada's why? Why did he decide to sit in the Tompkins Square Park that day and chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Why did he come to America? So in this way, Srila Prabhupada had also set an intention. He had his sankalpa. And in the same way, we should also think to ourselves whenever we chant, just take even 1 minute before we chant. Why am I chanting today? What is my purpose? So in the same way, please think to yourselves, just take a minute to reflect, why are you chanting today? I mean, it's not much, it's only 27 beads. I know usually we do a lot more in our day-to-day lives, but just for these 27 beads, why am I chanting? You can think about it to yourself, but you can tell me after the program, okay? Yes. So this is our why. And just a few rules before we go over chanting. One thing is we usually don't touch this index finger to our beads. And we use our middle finger and our thumb to slowly rotate each bead. And each bead is going to have the full Maha Mantra that is displayed on this board here. And in this way, we're going to pull each bead towards our heart because we want to invite Krishna into our hearts as well. And for this bead here, which is, I think it's called the Sumeru bead, which is the mountain, we chant a different mantra, which will also be displayed in a little bit. But one thing I just want to briefly touch on is just asking, does everyone in this room know what the meaning of the mantra is? Yes. I'm guessing, I'm hoping that's a yes. So, a very beautiful reason why we can chant is for the meaning of the mantra. The meaning of the mantra talks about service. We can also chant to ask for service. That can be our why. Or we can also chant for many other reasons from whatever you guys have already decided is the best for you for this moment. And just think that, I know there's so many people in this room, but just think it's you and the Lord right there. So just meditate on Him, look at the deities while you're chanting. Take a minute to even look at the outfits and the jewelries they're wearing. And meditate on that and chant this Mahamantra. So we'll start with the Panchatattva Pranam Mantra. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda.
So before I conclude today's session of chanting with absorption, I would just like to ask Samandi, while you were chanting, what were you focused on? Okay, that's good. That's honesty. That's what I need. Divya Mataji, what were you focused on?
Taking your guide on.
Sunil Prabhu, what were you focused on?
I was just trying to see the different like ornaments, clothes, and then the necklaces what Lord had wore. So I'm just trying to memorize.
Listening to each syllable.
That's the answer I wanted. It's always nice, and it's very good that all of you guys are paying very close attention to the deities and what they were wearing. But always remember that the name or each syllable of this Hare Krishna Mahamantra should be what's foremost in your mind. So when you're able to first pay attention to that, then you see, okay, now let me open my eyes and see the wonderful dresses the deities are wearing. So we can just take it step by step, slowly. So first here, then we can open our eyes, and then we can introduce our different senses into this chanting of the Mahamantra. So thank you all so much for our wonderful session today, and I hope you were all able to be absorbed in chanting. Now we will continue on to our Vaishnava Bhajan.